Hey guys, this video is an NFL free pick video. Two free player props in this video. I know it's been a while since I've done an NFL video, and there's some plays I really like on this week's slate. Some plays that have been making me a lot of money. So thought it was about time that I do an NFL video here for Week 12 in the NFL. First game up here is the New England Patriots. Minus 350 road favorites, -7 on the spread. Cincinnati Bengals plus 275 on the money line, +7 here for the spread with the Bengals. And this one here, Joe Burrow questionable to make his return to the lineup, which Cincinnati 3-7, 2-3 at home, 3-7 on the season. Their issue hasn't really been their offense. Now, only scored 12 points against Pittsburgh last week, but 42 the week before against Chicago, 38 the week before against New York Jets. They lost both those games, giving up 47 and 39. They did score 33 in a 33-30 win against Pittsburgh, 27-18 loss against Green Bay. So the Cincinnati Bengals issue hasn't been their offense, it's been their defense. Now they have this New England Patriots team coming in here, 9-2 in the season, 5-0 on the road. This Patriots team just continues to roll, is winning games, and it's winning game by margins for the most part here. Their last win last week against the Jets, 27-14. Then a couple close games, 28-23 against Tampa Bay, 24-23 against Atlanta. But then big wins, 32-13 against Cleveland, 31-13 against Tennessee. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a blowout win here for the Patriots. -7 is a lot of points here in this game, in my opinion. If you're looking at the side or total here in this game, I would look more towards the over. Obviously, I like a player prop here in this game, so I do lean towards the over, even at a high number at 51. The Cincinnati Bengals, as I just went through, are giving up a lot of points, but they're also scoring some points as well. My play for this game, my favorite play for this game is Drake May over 256.5 pass yards, -114 over at FanDuel. Drake May has been excellent. His last 4 weeks, we'll go back further, actually. 6 of his last 7 weeks, he has hit this number. 273 against Buffalo, 261 against New Orleans, only 222 yards against Tennessee. But his last 4 weeks, 282 against Cleveland, 259 against Atlanta, 270 against Tampa Bay, and then 281 against the Jets last week. Drake May continues to sling the ball through the air to different players. He is getting Keyshawn Boot back here in this game, which will definitely help the offense here for Drake May to have another target to pass to. So 256.5 passing yards. I think this number is too low, especially against this Cincinnati Bengals defense. Other players to look at here in this game. Let's see here. Demario Douglas has been great for New England. His receiving yards prop is at 22.5. His last 4 weeks, 44, 100, 34, and 36. So he's hit that in 4 weeks in a row. And then looking at anytime touchdown props, the guy who's really scoring a lot right now is T. Higgins. 4 weeks in a row with a touchdown, 5 of his last 6. He has been doing excellent. Did get a touchdown against New England in the game, I think, last year he faced them. So if you're looking for a Cincinnati prop, I do think they're going to put up offense as well here in this game. I'd be looking at T. Higgins anytime touchdown. Second game I'm breaking down here is the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Indianapolis around +155, road dogs. Kansas City Chiefs, minus 185 home favorites. A spread of 3. Most books actually have 3.5. So I use Bet365 for the odds for the show, and I think they're one of the only books out there that actually has the 3. So most books do have the 3.5. If you want to bet Kansas City, you probably want to go with Bet365 and take the -3 here in this one. So this one's is an interesting one. I think this is going to be a great game to watch for sure. Indianapolis 8-2 in the season. They've had a great year all year long. 2-2 on the road though, so they have been much better at home. Kansas City 5-5 in the season, 4-1 at home. The Chiefs, they've been a much better team at home, and they've been winning some games in dominant fashion in their last 3 home games. 30-17 against Detroit, which was impressive. 31-0 against Las Vegas, which isn't that impressive. 28-7 against a banged-up Washington team. And then back-to-back weeks, Kansas City's lost, both on the road. 28-21 in Buffalo, 22-19 in Denver. Now, coming home where they played really well and facing this Indianapolis Colts team, who is also playing very well overall, 8-2 in the season. And if you watch Picks on Net, the NHL show, I've mentioned his name on a couple shows. Don't really talk much football, obviously, on the show. But I've mentioned Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce has been a moneymaker for me going back to last season. And especially this season with Daniel Jones. When Daniel Jones is looking to make a deep pass, Alec Pierce is the guy who he looks to. I cashed this 2 weeks ago in the first quarter, and then I believe last week I cashed it on the first play, or vice versa. One of the weeks I cashed on the first, on the first drive, and then the other week I cashed at the end of the first quarter. So Pierce has not only been cashing his receiving yards prop, he's been doing it early on in the game. Nothing better than cashing a play in the first half when it's a full game a prop. But looking at Alec Pierce here, taking a look, he hasn't really been a touchdown guy very often. Did score a touchdown, though, in his last game against Atlanta. But looking at Alec Pierce here for his receiving yards, go back. So 6 of his last 7 weeks, he has cashed this prop. 68 against Denver, 67 against Tennessee, 48 against Arizona, 98 against the Chargers, 69 against Tennessee, 115 against Pittsburgh, then 84 against Atlanta. So he has been going quite a bit over this receiving yards prop. And I still think this prop is just too low. It's been too low. I think it was in the 30s there a few weeks ago. And I think at 55.5, it is still too low in this game. Other players playing well. Daniel Jones passing yards. He's been doing great. I see it at 241.5. Last 4 weeks, 288, 272, 342, and 255. So he's definitely been hitting it. Now, Chiefs have a good defense, so that will be an issue for him. But the Colts have had no issue putting up points this year. Other guys to look at receiving, Travis Kelce's been doing great. He's been heating up for the Chiefs. Other guys, Tyler Warren for Indianapolis, 4 of his last 5 games, he's hit his receiving yards prop. Anytime touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, not much value there. But for the Chiefs, Kareem Hunt, touchdown 3 games in a row, -105. There's a bit of value there with him. But to recap, I know only 2 plays, but we'll recap anyway. Drake May, over 256.5 passing yards, -114. And Alec Pierce, over 55.5 receiving yards, -114 in Week 12 of the NFL. Make sure to hit the like button of this video. If you're looking for the rest of my NFL plays, I have an I will be putting up very shortly after this video an NFL 5-pick package up on the Picks and Parlays website. You're already getting 2 of my player props here of the 5-pick package, but if you're looking for the other 3 plays, they're available at picksandparlays.net. Link is the description below. Best of luck in the NFL this weekend, everyone, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.